The following video you are about to see is just my personal opinion. If you don't agree with the following changes, that is fine. This is all just for fun. Please be respectful. Thank you. Hey, welcome to another episode of Can We Fix It? And today I'm going to be looking at the legendary cards from the Fox sets. Because they all seem cool, but they're unplayable. Barely even playable in market. The only two that did well are Felrock and Saudi, and that's kind of sad. So I'm going to do my take on how I would fix the other remaining 6 legendaries. And first, we're gonna do the one I was very excited to see because I'm a big fan of Rakano. It was Rujin, Conflict Within, and it's not bad, but it's just exalted while you have any other Onis. That's kind of useless and kill an enemy unit with fewer battle skills than your Oni have. Like that means it can only kill a basic unit with only 2 battle skills, which is okay, but it could use a little work. So what I had in mind is first we completely get rid of this, and then just give her I had the wording how to do it. Onis while equipped did give me a sec. Give, um, it's weird. Um, Sorry I'm taking a little while. I'm just trying to think of the proper wording because, grammar and everything. Well, I guess we can just do it like this. Uh, Onis have X for now, and $, where are you? $J. Onis have X while they have a weapon equipped. And what X is supposed to be, you may ask? Just a battle skill. I don't know which. It could be anything. Maybe we can say uh, red. If they're a red Oni, they can get. Guess we can do Warcry. And if they're a J Oni, guess we can do in maybe endurance. Am I spelling it wrong? Endurance. There we go. Because my idea for this, it would work better with her summon skill. Because if you have a red Oni weapon equipped, it can have an extra battle skill. So, very least, it will kill a minion with at least 3 or 2 less battle skills, right? Like, it doesn't have to be Warcry and Endurance. It could be, I don't know, Lifesteal or Exalted, or these are just 2 quick examples. Like, this can see more play if it was like this, if you ask me. Anyways, let's get to the next card. Armin Dragonbane. Like, if anyone ever gotten this current effect off, I give them points for that because I could never get it off. I tried even using this as a market card, never got a chance to play him. And like, it's not bad in theory, but it's just master units never really stay alive that long with all the control cards nowadays. Like, it will be pretty cool if if your all your master units had their abilities uh, ref refreshed and then trigger twice, and it'd be cool to see, but it's never gonna happen. So, what I think would be better would be pick a friendly unit and refresh their mastery. Then give them 10 points of mastery. Or maybe it's better to say target. Target a friendly unit. Or target an enemy unit and silence them. If the unit, and just for a little extra, if the unit was a dragon, kill it as well. Or, because like it's supposed to have a similar effect to that one card, that one Haru card where you silence a unit. If it's a flyer, kill it. It's like it's supposed to be a dragon slayer, right? So it wouldn't harm to just put that effect in as well, right? Like the reason I picked this. Wait, I could maybe change the wording up by actually looking at the card. Dragon, kill it. Anyways, my idea for this card was just because, like, it's more realistic if you have a master unit on the field that's maybe close to getting its master set up, but you can't attack anymore because they have a big wall or something like that. It'd be better if you play him and sure he refreshes it and gives it 10 points, but usually most cards don't really have a big mastery to use, right? Usually it's under a certain amount. Sure, some of the listener cards have like 12 masteries, but I doubt you were anywhere near that in the first place, so it would help them still. And I decided to add, but if let's say if you don't have any mastery units on the field, then then this card's pretty much useless. Sure, it's a 6/6 for 6, which is not bad, but it should also do something else to the enemy. So it should maybe silence an enemy unit. And since it hates dragons, why not kill it as well, right? This would see a lot more play, if you ask me. So, and the next card we're going to be looking at, which also has its own mastery problems, Geminon the Double Helix. It is a decent card, a 6, 7, 10. That's a really good stat line. And its mastery is pretty fun, but who ever actually gets to play this card? Who would actually ever play this, right? No one would. It's just a gimmick. Like, I would never play this. Like, I wouldn't change anything to this card. It's fair enough for its stat wise, but I think I would just add one extra thing, which would be Fate, $fire, 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 $prime. I'm not sure if this is how it works like this, but pretty much it's saying when you draw and you have that required influence, it would do this. Increase your damaging spell spells by 1 and increase the attack of your other units $attack attack by 1 in your hand. Okay. Oop, sorry, wrong thing. I was trying to open another window. Pretty much, it's kind of like his choice card where is it? So I have like another window open to look at the card database because I can't remember the wording on the top of my head. There it is. Where pretty much it's increased the damage of each spell in your hand by 1. I guess I can use the word for that. For it would be like his choice. It's the same as his choice pretty much, which no one even use either. I'll probably make a video about the choices too, but that'll be later. Yeah, increase the damage of your spells in your hand by 1 and increase the attacks in your hand. And why did I also decide to do units of attack? Because he's kind of like Spellcraig is always about dealing damage with spells or even with units, right? So I'm like, it shouldn't hurt to increase their attack too, like the units in your hand attack. I think this will work much better. And in the long run, sure, you might never get to play him, but at least drawing him helps. It increases your damage of your spells. Sure, you can some of it can be a little OP, and you can probably abuse it by using cards that can return it to your hand, to the top of your deck. But let's face it, I don't think anyone's ever gonna get this mastery off ever. I would love to see someone get it off, but usually I think you'll be dead by then. And he was so useless to play with in the that one event where you get to test out all those decks. I think it was like one of the worst decks. So yeah, increase the damage of each spell in your hand by 1. Increase the attack of your other units by 1. I guess technically I could have also done this. Yeah, my grammar. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, what the fuck am I smoking? I did work pretty late tonight. Yep. That's how I would do it. Anyways, next card. No, not her. Not yet. This one. Not bad. Like, but it's kinda like you're kinda hurting yourself too with here set each other unit's strength of 3. And when I played this card one time, it actually I don't know what it does. But if a unit has a weapon equipped, it still has an attack set to 3, and I'm not sure what it does. It sets those weapons attacks to 0, and then it sets the unit's base attack to 3. I don't know what it does, but pretty much it cancels it also cancels out the attacks of the attack value of the weapons it equipped with. So I wouldn't change too much about this, but maybe what I would have done maybe it'd be the following. When you decimate, did I spell that right? Decimate. Gain 3 points of mastery. Okay. I don't know, because like the paladins, why something like this? Because the whole point of a Shadow Justice, I guess that's Origin port, of Fox was to decimate, gain effects by decimating, right? So why not do something like this? So you can, because like maybe, I'm not sure though if it would be either do. Sure, if it attacks 3 times it's fine, but I think it's all be fun if you actually pull it off by decimating. But I'm not sure if you should. Shit. I don't know what's wrong with my lips. But I don't know. Oh no, my notes. If it should be increased by 3 or by 1, right? Because then you have to decimate 9 times, and I doubt. I think it's better if you do 3. Like, you guys can decide. This is just a thought I came up with. So, let's go for 3. 3. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Okay, next card. Nahid the Immortal. She's not bad of a card. I wouldn't. Again, I wouldn't really change much of her, but I think the only thing I would add would be the first time you have 50 or more health to play, just give one additional effect. Or if you have 20 or 20 or more units in the void, because like it's hard to get 50 health. Sure, maybe in Thrones it's much easier, but in an expedition point of view, not really. And you're mainly sacrificing a lot of your units in expedition, so I think it's better that way. But I don't know. Or we could just leave her alone, because her abilities are pretty crazy. But it seems much easier to get 20 units in the void than it is to get 50 health, if you ask me. Oh, my nose is stuffy. And finally, the last card, which was a big disappointment for everyone, Voprex, the Hope's End. The enemy player must choose one of their units of each different names among the dragons. Exhaust those units, steal them while you have Voprex. I'm sorry, this is a stupid ability. Like, it could have done so much better. Like, you steal them, but they're stunned, and you can't forever, and you can't even use them. If you ask me, we should have done. This should have done something a little bit more different. The enemy player must choose one of their units among. While you have Warp. What they should have done instead was they still pick units. Oops, for each different dragon, but Voprex deals 8 damage to those units. Like, ignore Zegas. For fuck's sakes. Am I not spelling it right? I can't. Yeah, I suck at spelling. Aegis. Oh, fuck, did it again. Oh, no wonder there's an E. Okay. Aegis. Because, like, he has Overwhelm, right? So, my idea for this is that you have to choose your stronger units. If you choose your weaker units, the damage goes through them and hits you. That's what I think. That would be so much more fun to play. And this would still make it a market card, but it would make it a much better market card if you ask me. Because really, it's not even good for a market. This was such a big disappointment. It looked so cool. So cool. Maybe it shouldn't ignore Aegis, but it's better. But it's they're supposed to choose like, I think it's better if it's Norks, Aegis. But yeah, those are my thoughts. We all know this is never gonna happen. They're never gonna do these changes. But it'd be nice to think of what if. And sorry if I'm pausing a lot. I'm just yeah. That's it, pretty much. You don't have to take these seriously. And if you disagree with them, that's fine. But please be polite about it. No need to be rude. Don't need to badmouth me in game. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.